Did you know that semi-auto handguns came during the late West era? In this video, we're going to look at some of the most brutal semi-auto handguns of the Wild West. Number 1. Colt Model 1900. The Colt Model 1900 was one of the earliest semi-automatic handguns ever produced. It was designed by John Moses Browning and introduced in 1900. The Colt Model 1900 was chambered in a .38 ACP, which was a new cartridge designed specifically for semi-auto pistols. It was a larger caliber than previous semi-auto handguns, which had been chambered in smaller calibers like .25 and .32. The Colt Model 1900 was reliable and had a large capacity magazine for its time, holding up to 7 rounds. It also featured a safety that prevented the gun from firing unless the trigger was pulled. This safety mechanism was a significant improvement over earlier semi-auto designs that were prone to accidental discharge. The Colt Model 1900 was popular among law enforcement officers and civilians who were looking for a reliable and powerful handgun. It was widely used by police departments in the United States and in other countries around the world. It was also used by the US military during the Philippine-American War and the Boxer Rebellion. Although the Colt Model 1900 was eventually replaced by newer designs, it played an important role in the development of semi-auto handguns. It set the standard for reliability, magazine capacity, and safety features that would be incorporated into later designs. The Colt Model 1900 was a landmark firearm that helped to shape the future of handguns. Number 2. Mauser C96. The Mauser C96 was a semi-automatic pistol designed by Paul Mauser and his brother Wilhelm in the late 19th century. It was first introduced in 1896, and the production continued until the early 1930s. It was a popular pistol among civilians, military, and law enforcement agencies. The Mauser C96 had a unique design with a box magazine located in the front of the trigger guard. This made it look like a broom handle, hence the nickname broom handle. The pistol had a long barrel and a detachable wooden shoulder stock that could be used to stabilize the weapon during long-range shooting. It was chambered in 7.63mm Mauser, which gave it a relatively high muzzle velocity and good accuracy. The Mauser C96 was popular among both civilians and military personnel due to its reliability, accuracy, and large magazine capacity. Its unique design and features made it stand out from other pistols of its time. It was used by various countries during the early 20th century, including Germany, China, Spain, and Russia. In fact, it was a standard issue firearm for German soldiers during World War I. Number 3. Luger P08. The Luger P08 is a semi-auto handgun that was designed by Georg Luger in 1898 for the German military. It was widely used by the German military both during the World War I and II. The P08 is chambered in a 9mm Parabellum, which was a relatively new cartridge at the time of its introduction. It was designed to be a reliable and accurate weapon for military use. One of the unique features of the P08 is its toggle lock mechanism. This mechanism uses a jointed arm to lock the breech and barrel together during firing. When the gun is fired, the toggle joint straightens, allowing the breech to open and eject the spent cartridge. The toggle then recoils, pulling the breech block back into place and chambering a new round. The Luger P08 was known for its accuracy and reliability, which made it a favorite among soldiers and civilians alike. It was also popular with collectors due to its unique design and historical significance. However, it did have some drawbacks, such as its complex design and high cost of production. Number 4. The Winchester Model 1903. The Winchester Model 1903 was a semi-automatic handgun produced by the Winchester Repeating Arms Company between 1903 and 1932. It was chambered in .32 ACP automatic Colt pistol, also known as 7.65mm Browning, and was designed to be a reliable and accurate handgun for self-defense and target shooting. One of the unique features of the Model 1903 was its sliding barrel design. The barrel was fixed to the frame at the front and was free to move backward and forward within the slide. When the gun was fired, the recoil of the slide pushed the barrel back, ejecting the spent casing and loading a new round from the magazine. As the slide moved forward, it pushed the barrel back into its original position, ready to fire again. Another distinctive feature of the Model 1903 was its grip safety. The gun had a lever on the back of the grip that had to be depressed in order to fire the gun. This made it less likely for the gun to accidentally discharge if it was dropped or mishandled. The Model 1903 had a 10-round detachable box magazine and was made from high-quality materials, including a blue steel finish and finely checkered walnut grips. It was also available in a deluxe version with engraved and gold-plated components. Thank you for joining us as we explored some of the most brutal semi-auto handguns of the Wild West. We hope you enjoyed this journey through history and learned about the fearsome firearms that were wielded by cowboys and outlaws alike. From the iconic Colt 1911 to the lesser-known but equally deadly Mauser C96, these guns were not only tools of self-defense, but also symbols of power and dominance in a lawless and rugged area. Have a good day, and don't forget to subscribe for more.